Good morning, good morning. Bix Weir, roadtoroot.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. Your sip of horn of Z's, HODL fuel coffee. It's awesome. I just took my first sip. Really cool. HODL fuel. We need to support everybody in cryptos. Nick over at HODL fuel, go buy the horn of Z's coffee. I think Ben and I are the only two YouTubers on there. I will show you. Actually, I'll show you right now. You go to HODL fuel. Right there, there's the website, all kinds of different coffees, crypto related. Everything's crypto related. We go to coffee and then collaborators. And there we are. I love hanging out with Ben. So, yeah, the HODL Fuel coffee is right there. And you can get already ground coffee or has a little blurb on there about Road to Ruta. It is Brazil. It's from Brazil. It's a medium roast, I would say. Which is right up my alley. The taste notes are walnut, cocoa, and mild sweet toffee. But you can get a ground or whole bean or pods or anything you want. Oh, I didn't know they had pods. Sweet. Anyway, go support cryptos. Go to HODL Fuel and get the Horn of Z's coffee. That's awesome. And Nick's a good guy. So there you go. There you have it. All right. Let's talk cryptos to the moon. Da, da, da. What's going on? I would say it is the slow introduction, the gradual introduction of the new monetary system. You can have pullbacks. You can have run-ups, some violent run-ups, some not so violent pullbacks. Nothing like we had before until we have... See, I don't think there ever will be. Because there's too many people in the know. A lot of people who were in the know profited off the 20,000 drop to 3,000 and bought back in. But there's a lot more people in the know now. People are looking for that. They're looking for that next pullback because they don't want to get caught out again. If you hodl, you don't have to worry about it. And you don't have to be as smart as the manipulators or the riggers. But, yes, good day for cryptos. Everybody's in the green. Look at Litecoin, up 11, 12%. Why? Because Litecoin is the future of money. Massively undervalued in relation to crypto, in relation to Bitcoin. It will be 4 to 1. There is no doubt in my mind. Probably better than 4 to 1 because it's more useful than Bitcoin. And I am going to talk about that in the Friday road trip for private road members today. I'm going to go through a couple cryptocurrencies, but mainly why Litecoin and other altcoins, it's going to be an altcoin world. Bitcoin does not want to be a means of exchange. It has made that very clear. The core programmers have made it very clear that they do not want Bitcoin to have any attack vectors outside of what it already has. And they're fine with locking it up, making it slow and expensive. They're fine with that. So who's really going to benefit from the Lightning Network? It's Litecoin. As a matter of fact, Charlie Lee is working directly with the Litecoin Foundation is working directly with those creating the Lightning Network. And with atomic swaps, it's like you own Bitcoin anyway. So really amazing story, Litecoin. And all those Litecoin poo-pooers are just crying in their sodas right now. And there were a lot of them, and you know who you are. Litecoin is the right coin. And I have recommended for a long time. Well, I haven't told people what to do with their portfolio. I've had more than 50% of my cryptos in Litecoin for a long time. And as it runs up, I'm not going to diversify all that much unless I find something more exciting. But right now, where Litecoin sits, and I know it's going 4 to 1 Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes back to 20,000, we're looking at Litecoin at 5,000. Bitcoin could go to 20,000 easy. We all know it. It'll get there again. I would say by the end of the year at least. But 5,000? I mean, look at the difference. From Bitcoin going from 8,000 to 20,000. What, 2.5? Right? 2.5? Yeah, 2.5. Litecoin going from $100 to $5,000. What don't we understand about this? 4 to 1. 4 to 1. There's 4 times as many Litecoin as there are Bitcoin. But Litecoin is more useful and was built to be more useful. Satoshi is loving, the real Satoshi is loving Litecoin. And the real Satoshi actually loves a lot of the growth in the altcoins, because the biggest problem with adoption of Bitcoin was the concentration. It was only the early adopters who had it. So how could you use that as a global means of exchange? You couldn't. But with Litecoin and Lightning Network, with other cryptocurrencies should do okay. It's the altcoins within the corporations that'll do very well, like the Facebook coin and things like that. And they're all going to be looking at the standard of what to convert to. Bitcoin Ben does a great job yesterday in his video talking about it. And it's been what I've been saying all along. Litecoin is the right coin as a means of exchange. And when the banks crash, that's exactly what we're going to need. A means of exchange. A way to buy your cup of coffee. And as an adjunct of that, there's people who say, oh no, it's much more valuable as a store of value. Well, as people adopt the means of exchange, that naturally drives the price of Litecoin up faster and farther. Faster and farther than Bitcoin. What you're seeing today is just a glimpse, a glimmer of things to come until we have a proper ratio between Bitcoin and Litecoin. Right now, Litecoin's up 12%. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin's up 4%. We're going to see that for a long time until the 4-to-1 ratio kicks in. Then you can make an argument, oh, Litecoin's overvalued in relation to Bitcoin. I would say it needs to go 2-to-1 or even 1-to-1 with Bitcoin because it's more useful. But just the argument of 4-to-1. And Bitcoin, the Bitcoin core team loves Litecoin. Obviously, it's just a test net. Yeah, it's a test net and a lot more. Because Charlie Lee gets it right. The Litecoin Foundation get it right. The Litecoin community is so awesome. And yeah, the party come October is going to be off the hook. You can still get it. It's one Litecoin. It will always be one Litecoin. At the day of the conference, it'll probably be $5,000 to get in that event. Because it's going to be one Litecoin, and Litecoin will be 5,000. No, that's not a prediction. I don't think Litecoin will run that fast. By the end of the year, probably though. I think Litecoin will bust through the $1,000 mark. That's my prediction. On the day of the Litecoin conference, the day before is the Road to Ruta conference. Well, it's an event. In the day, we're going to be just shooting the shit, and there'll be speeches and discussions about cryptos and a lot of meet and greet. We didn't get enough of that last time. And then at night, we're going to have full-on Road to Ruta show, the Freedom Show, and other musical stuff. And I'm trying to get another special thing, which I can't talk about yet. But it might happen like right before the Freedom Road Show concert. So it's a full day at the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Las Vegas, right where the Litecoin Summit is. If you want to go, send me an email, bix@roadtoruta.com, and I can get you on the list. It costs you one Litecoin. Right now, it's close to $100. By then, who knows what the price is? Who knows? All right. Speaking of exciting things, Theta Fuel sparks 176% pump on Binance listing, instant all-time high. Theta Fuel is the 5-to-1 token that was airdropped from Theta. Theta is the amazing token that will be used in videos, in gaming, and so much stuff. I think the adoption of it by Samsung has made lots of discussion about needing their own blockchain, and Samsung is one of the biggest contributors or investors in Theta. I think they'll just adopt Theta as the Samsung coin, which would be gigantic. Theta on every Samsung phone. and the Theta fuel, and oh, holy moly! I think that's the key to Theta. And Theta is a fast blockchain. It's their own blockchain now. Brilliant people behind it, and it's the bomb. I'm real excited about it. So yes, it pumped. All coins pump when they get added to a new exchange. I think it'll pump a lot as you get more and more information about the big players that are involved in Theta. So that was the look of it this morning. It pumped to $2 or 2 cents from under 8. I think it was like 7 cents. Oh, about 8 cents. Wait a minute. Not 8 cents. An eighth of a cent. It pumped to 2 cents. So nice little pump. Fun to watch. Yeah, it came back down to whatever. It'll do fine. Don't worry about it. You definitely want Theta and Theta fuel. Theta's doing well. Didn't get the pump and dump. It just got the pump because it's undervalued. People are starting to recognize just what Theta can do, especially if Samsung adopts it as its blockchain for all its products. Samsung is one of the biggest tech companies on planet Earth out of South Korea, and they are knee deep in Theta. I'm just saying, with a market cap of 100 million and you've got a multi-billion dollar, one of the biggest companies in the world behind you, these little rinky-dink trades aren't going to do much. If they want the price to go up, they'll just buy a couple billion $1 billion into Theta and watch it rise to 100 billion. Something ridiculous. A lot of these coins are backed by big money that can, they flounder and all of a sudden, boom, you have a 300% jump, 400% jump, 1,000% jump because they're undervalued and there's a lot of manipulation going on. So keep an eye on Theta. And I want to talk about in the private road offering today at Road to Ruta. If you want to get those, just subscribe to Road to Ruta or renew. Just go to the website and say subscribe today. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin Ben's discussion yesterday about the new crypto world, and it was really cool how he did it. I love that guy. Yeah, we're going to try to do another meetup tour. I need to jump into his schedule. We did a great one in Oklahoma City. And I want to do more with Ben. Of course, he's going to be at the Litecoin conference. It's the only big conference he goes to. He's going to be at the Road to Ruta event. Meet Bitcoin Ben, meet Jason at 4, meet Dick Allgaier, and we're going to have a lot more there. Will Lair will be there. That's the crowd that was from last year. I'm talking to other people. I'm going to try to get our man down there, but who knows? Cliff High. Wouldn't that be cool if Cliff showed up? I'll definitely get some information for the group and present it at the Ruta event. But Cliff needs a little trip to Vegas. Can you imagine Cliff High in Vegas? Classic. But yeah, so today's Friday road trip. I'm going to talk about that, and mainly I'm talking about how the world is preparing for the crash of the old system. And there's this news today. Russia delays adoption of crypto regulation due to FATF order to legislate Bitcoin. Now, that finalization of that goes into place in June. And that's a global regulator. And I do think when the old system crashes, there will be no tolerance for derivative games and manipulation. No tolerance. So by Russia signing into this, the U.S. has signed on to it. All the major countries have signed on to it. It is very clear that crypto regulation is right around the corner, and the acceptance of cryptocurrencies is right around the corner. As a matter of fact, they even say it in their regulation. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the FATP in the private road posting that will be later today. So if you're interested, go to roadtoruta.com, hit subscribe today, and voila, you'll go to the subscriber section. I'm giving away one Veritasium token with every subscription. Yes, I'm still on the Veritasium bandwagon. I think Reggie Middleton is doing it all right. All right. And you also get the Big Square Music Box. It's really cool. Has 13 videos, 70 original songs. Some of them studio produced, some of them bathroom produced when I was 18 years old, trying to learn what a G chord was. It's a classic, and I'm giving it away with every subscription. So go to roadtoroot.com and subscribe today. And this is Big Square at roadtoroot.com. Make sure you go to Hodl Fuel and get your coffee. The Horn of Zeed, Rudo's Morning Blend is what it's called. And it's the Horn of Zeed's coffee. And support cryptocurrency companies that are trying to get mass adoption going. Go buy your pack of coffee today. I get the whole bean, but you can get the ground. I didn't know they had pods because I got one of those pod machines. I'll get a pod. This is Big Square. I'll talk to you guys later.